to Jeff, yeah, you can tell he was out of it for most parts of the match. And it's like, it's kind of sad to see him in the state of mind like this, but like, that's kind of to be expected after all the bumps and bruises Jeff has taken all over the years with ladder matches, table matches. Like, he probably should tone down the fucking timing of it. As soon as I uploaded that, as soon as I said it, in the next hour or so, what did I hear on the news? Jeff Hardy got arrested for driving under the fucking influence again. This time for driving a suspended license that he knew he shouldn't have had. Which the cops also noted he had a driving restriction which required him an interlock device which the sergeant did not have. You know, Jeff was on Stone Cold's podcast late last year, and he said, I can't mess this one up because I have a wife and I have 2 kids at home. This is his last chance. I can't screw this one up. And look at where we are now. And look, before you say anything, I'm not implying that he shouldn't, that I don't want him to get the help, or he shouldn't need help, or needs the help, because clearly he does. And it's like, okay, what's the big deal? He got drunk again, but it's like, isn't the same dude that got in the same issue like 3 years ago? This isn't the same guy that got was in public intoxicated. This isn't the same guy that got a drive for being intoxicated. This is the same guy that was like in 2009 for like having insomnia and caught up on pills and the steroids and stuff. Like, this dude has like, still has his issue and his demons. And in a way I understand, like I said in the video, for all the bumps and the damage he has caused himself for the wrestling lifestyle that he's worked on for 2 decades now. And now, and I always saw the tweets and stuff, well, some of them, about how they're feeling sympathy of Jeff. And it's like, oh, you can do it, Jeff. We have your back, Jeff Hardy. You can do this. And it's like, bullshit. Like, I don't condone people that continues to demonstrate self-destructive behavior. It's just when they do, and I wish they stop it. But there's only so much the cops will give a fuck about it. Like, you get to a point when you when you feel like a fool. When it's like, oh, I'll give it a chance, and then he fucks up. Oh, I'll give it another chance, he will improve, and then he fucks up again, he fucks up again, he fucks up again. And it's like, well, I don't look like a dumb shit because I actually feel sorry for the guy. And it's gotten to a point now where I just couldn't bother to care. And it's like, you're like, okay, driving a suspended license, okay. But it's like, dude, you already have your issues. You already have your demons. And it's not all about you, Jeff, anymore. It's not all about you anymore, Jeff. You got a wife. You got 2 kids, your daughters at home. That's supposed to be your most important thing in your goddamn life. But apparently, being an idiot and causing yourself and others around you damage is what you prioritize. Think of how fucked up that is. That's the highest of stupidity and even worse, foolishness. That's what it is. When you got others that depend upon you, when you got others that rely upon you to do something better, and you clearly don't care, that's the high. That really goes to show how you truly care about others. Probably those that looked up and love you, the people, the fans that look up and love you, Jeff. Like there's everything in the world, but you can't even have the decency, the common sense to love them their back when you don't do stupid crap like this. And also to like the same fans who were like attacking WWE. Remember the last year's man at like a house show like late December when like Jeff was like walking around the crowd, and remember when he did that stuff? People were attacking WWE, but like I swear on Twitter I saw that on that day. What did I saw? I hope he can get that help. I hope he's okay. Like he has a track record. So of course WWE got fucking worried, because when Jeff does stupid shit like this, the first thing comes to mind is that, is he okay? Is he onto something? They wanted to get rehab, which he said no, which they called him out. And now you get this, and now AEW is like suspending him, and Tony Khan had no choice. Either you suspend him or you fire him. Anything else would have been acceptable. But at least they knew at least Tony Khan. Luckily Tony was kind of gracious enough to kind of suspend and keep it a job. Under the condition that he gets the rehab, which he supposedly do now. But it's like, dude, Jeff, if you can't do it right, if you can't handle this situation wisely, and you can't handle this correctly, then this is a good indication that you shouldn't do it. And like, Jeff, I wish you nothing but the best. I am still offending you. But like, this is a good indication that you need to get yourself out your own ass, and it's time to stop. And I implore you to do something, because if you cannot control yourself, then the substance of the problem, people around you are the problem, the years of wrestling are the problem, life isn't the problem, you're the problem. I mean, come on, Jeff, there are millions of people that love you. There are millions of people that will be devastated, grubbing, and devastated by it if something happens to you really bad. And it's like, if you don't even care to get yourself into help, then think about them, and most importantly of all, think about your wife and you do them kids and do something about it. Stop drinking, stop getting fucking arrested. You're a famous person, you're a wealthy man. Get the fuck over yourself, man. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. You're all out of excuses at this point. Do something about it. And I think that's all why I had enough about it. So, like, subscribe. Tell me if you think Jeff should need the help at this point in the comment section below. And at this point, I gave some opinions and I approve this message. Like, it's getting sad. It's truly getting sad at this point with Jeff Hardy.